Welcome to Spartan Nation Live. I'm Blake Cowan.
And I'm Claire Casbaum.
We have a busy week coming up with more at Spartan Nation Live's Lane and Durfee.
On Monday the 6th, Bixby Tennis will host regional play. Also next week, May 6th through 10th, AP exams will take place. And that's all we have going on next week. From Spartan Nation Live, I'm Landon Durfee.
Want to help raise funds for Make-A-Wish and see some good pickleball matches? SNL's Sarah Nielsen has more.
We have just over a little 2 weeks of school left as the 23-24 school year is coming to a close. For BHS seniors, they have a number of things they need to make sure are complete. Spartan Nation Live's Faith Cheatham has more.
With graduation right around the corner, it is important for seniors to have a plan for their next steps. Ms. Puckett explains what seniors need to do leading up to graduation to be adequately prepared.
I encourage all seniors to touch base with their high school counselor, set an appointment to come in. If you don't know really what direction you want to go, you can have a conversation with your individual counselor. They can get you started on what it looks like and to apply to college, how to even get online and start that process, because it can become very overwhelming.
Ms. Puckett says that one crucial step for seniors is to complete the FAFSA to receive any federal aid that they can.
Another biggie is called the FAFSA. This is federal money, Pell Grants, things such as that. And students need to fill, or seniors need to fill out the FAFSA. It typically opens October 1. It did not this year because they changed the platform they were using, so it was pushed back to late December. Next fall, we are hopeful that that opens up again in October, and that's really well, not necessarily step one, but it's very important for all seniors to get that completed because that ties into scholarships.
Scholarships are extremely beneficial for anyone heading to college. Ms. Puckett says that Bixby offers multiple great scholarship options for seniors.
We have a great scholarship page online under the counseling tab at Bixby High School website. All seniors need to be aware of that and be looking at it diligently. We have what we call BEEF scholarships every March. That is through our Bixby Educational Endowment Foundation. They give away thousands, or I shouldn't say give away, they award thousands of dollars in scholarships towards our seniors. And I want to say this year we had 24 to 25 BEEF scholarships available for seniors.
So whether it's college or even tech school, make sure that you're prepared. For Spartan Nation Live, I'm Faith Cheatham.
For those needing to take classes over the summer school will be from May 28th to June 24th, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. in room W10. The cost is $175 per semester course. Students will need to be on campus May 28th to take prospective test. June 11th, students will take their first course final, and June 24th, students take the final for the remaining courses.
Next week, students will be taking the AP test. Spartan Nation Live's Jackson Morris explains how AP classes are preparing for their AP tests and how AP students should prepare as well.
Around this time of year, many classes are slowing down before the summer season. However, students in AP classes are stepping it up to prepare for their tests this month. We interviewed AP teachers for more information about how they prepare their students for the tests in May.
My goal from the very beginning of the school year in August is focused entirely on preparing our calculus students to pass the College Board exam in May.
Time 1, and find the acceleration vector also at time 1, and then we wanted to add those on to our sketch here.
And we practice both multiple choice and free response questions along the way to help give everyone practice on how to best answer the questions.
Start by giving a practice exam, a full-length exam, and then we go over it and talk about which questions go with which units, and they make a list of what units they need to focus on. Remember your pencil and pen.
Go through and answer questions that you're sure you know how to answer.
Don't stress about it too much.
If there's something you think may be a little more challenging for you to answer, mark it but skip by it and come back to it later.
Get a good night's sleep the day before.
Definitely answer all the questions.
You know, whatever their teacher is doing to review, definitely do that, and then also log on to AP Classroom and look for their review materials there.
For Spartan Nation Live, I'm Jackson Morris.
May 1st is known as College Decision Day, but many students don't know yet where they'll be this fall. These students are stuck in the limbo as they wait for the delayed financial award letters. High school seniors must submit a financial aid application form known as FAFSA in order to qualify for federal loans, grants, and most financial aid. But there were a number of processing problems and glitches with this year's rollout. Hundreds of schools had to push back their decision deadlines because of the delays, though some are still forcing students to enroll and pay a deposit without knowing how much college will actually cost them. As of April 23rd, only about half of colleges had sent aid packages to some or all students, according to the National Association of Student Financial Aid Administrations. After all the controversy, the head of FAFSA recently resigned.
The second annual Bixby Fine Arts Fair is this Saturday, May 4th. The fair celebrates all things visual and performing arts in the Bixby district. Come and experience the amazing work and talent of our Bixby students from elementary through high school. The fair is at Charlie Young Park and starts at 10 and will close at 5.
Last week, we told you that the USDA had sent forth a plan to change school lunches, limiting sugar and salt. Spartan Nation Live, Michaela Simmons asked students at Bixby what they think about the proposed changes.
Last week, I talked to students about the new changes in the lunch food. This is what the students had to say about it. They're removing the salt and the sugar from the lunch food. How do you feel about that?
I think it'll make it probably taste worse.
I feel like it's gonna taste like dog food.
Yeah, I think that's horrible. That's a horrible decision.
You know, I don't really like that. I really like salt, to be honest.
It's like all the flavor. Why would they do that? I don't know.
I mean, the sugar I can get, and I know salt does have negative health, like, connotations and stuff, but also the food is either going to taste horrible or metallic.
From Spartan Nation Live, I'm Michaela Simmons.
Again, when the rules are fully implemented, there will be a full 10% cap on added sugars by the 2027 to 2028 school year. The final rule also requires that sodium be cut by 15% in lunches.
We have information about next week's schedule. Students stay in their advisory for second hour classes for space time next week. This is so students can complete the ICAP graduation requirements. If these requirements are not complete next week, space time will be canceled the following week as well. The counselors ask that students complete these requirements as soon as possible. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Spartan Nation Live. Remember to join us for each week at 10:35 for our live announcements, or you can watch anytime on our YouTube channel at Spartan Nation Live. Make sure to like us on Instagram as well.
For all of us here at Spartan Nation Live, remember,
It's a great day to be a Spartan.